number Georgie Wood, round the 8th of James to go for the 4th place. James trying to get back inside Wood, and White Boy's doing that. Wood trying to come round the 8th of Dingle. James round the 8th of Dingle to go from the 3rd place, and they'll be clear back to 2nd place. Coming up that top corner, Dingle holds that 2nd place.
You turn around and get up, you know, I'm going to be famous. I guess we've done about my little tricks.
12:45 wheel machine for a rider's briefing, please. That one should be followed by the rider's parade. So you can come without your helmet, but please have your bike for a rider's briefing at 12:45. And followed by the rider's parade. Thank you. The support class of 500 solos and 1,000 cc sidecars. Saturday practice and training. Sunday is a race day with a 1 o'clock start. Camping, so there's the revival of the GCSA Monday 25th of August, and of course don't forget we've got the British Masters coming up in September at Wingfield Minister. Meeting everybody wants to go and watch, and it's the British Masters at Wingfield in September.
Which is called 12 at the moment.
No, well, it is. £4.
Thanks. So we've got 45 minutes. Riders parade at 42. Morning.
Valuable support for today's meeting, so don't forget County Crest Pallets and all the other Mark Harwell Pantar and Contractor, another big sponsor of today's meeting, and without these people's help in these expensive times we could not put on the sport of Grasstrack racing. Axtons and Cove, A.G. Axton and Sons, Wholesale Food Tours Limited, again very valuable sponsors of Grasstrack racing, not only here but on the meetings as well. So just have a quiet look through your programme and see exactly who is supporting the meeting, and try as much as possible to support these companies who support the sport of Grasstrack racing. Thank you.
Because if you take that out and give it to somebody, you can spend that 500.
Use another set of cases. You've got to put all the main shelves in there. The code's all going to be changed.
That's what Rich was saying about the cases. Another set of cases. Oh, yeah. It's a complete rebuild then, isn't it?
Reasons to put that speed on.
I know.
Wheels for a box.
Yeah, I think it's a bit more on box though, Rick, because he would struggle to, unless we could bodge something up this side so it, you know what I mean, make some weird brackets off or
Get
something.
something off here, you've got two good mounts there, haven't you? If you could bring something out and down and bolt through that. And just stick another box in it.
See you later. Have a good day. No worries, Adrian.
That is all no, it's the wheel here with
You probably heard the announcement. We have put racing back till 1:15. I'll have another look then. I definitely want to get it underway then, but if it's still dodgy, I will put it back to 1:30. But 1:30 will be the last time I put it back. We will get underway at 1:30, whatever happens. The start lines, you'll see there's a red line across the start line. Can you pull up to there, especially sidecars, with your front spindle on that line? That means you will not get sucked into the tapes. If you put your spindle on that line, you will not touch the tapes. Touch the tapes, I will move you backwards. We got plenty of room here. If you touch them, you could end up back under the hedge here. You won't, but you could do. You're very good in practice with the flags, so keep it up and we won't have to do anything. But if you do start to take them out, I will warn. I will dock you one place. I will then exclude in that order. The last thing is, can you please obey all flag signals? In practice, I had the red flag out and people were going by me on full speed. They'd already passed the checkered flag. Just let's have a good day and see you all hopefully at the end of the day. Thanks, and now can I have the riders out for the parade, please? Thank you.
And they're led round by number 29, Henry Atkins. He's the first to come round. The intermediates and a couple of junior riders coming round. So show your appreciation for the youngsters. They are going to provide four extra races for us this afternoon. Number 2, Sol Bully. He's the next to come round and is a lap of honour. 88 is Jack Bree. And we've got 22, Max Brown. Number 9, that's Jack Dummett. Number 90, Joe Nichols. And one of the riders is stopped up on that top corner. Looks as if the adult riders are now coming round on their lap of honour. So everything is running quarter of an hour late. So this is the parade. We're looking for a 1:15 start. So number 91, Patrick Crook, is pushing his machine on the track. So the next rider's coming round, that's Warren Atkinson, number 212. We've got Leo Dummett, one of the youngsters coming round. Jason Bunyan, nice to see Jason back racing with us this afternoon. James Shanes, who was absolutely flying there in the practice session. Ben Hillsley, one of the riders coming into the meeting. Number 82 is David Spate. Number 52 over that far side is Danny Warwick. Patrick Crook still frantically trying to start the bike. Number 5, Rob Fortune. 189, Rob Snow. 53 is Jody Hodson. And 171, Darren Harris. Number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. And looking back, it's number 3, Mark Baseby, the next rider to come past the PA box. He's followed by number 7, Harland Cook, then 107, Josh Dingle. '24 is Adam Phillimore. Number 80 is Jason Newitt, on duty at Ledbury last evening and down at Wimborne again today. 200, Scott Cresswell. 96, Georgie Wood. Good to see Georgie on a 500 and most of the season on the 350s on a 500 this afternoon. Georgie Wood on his lap of honour, and then we wait for the 500 sidecars to come round for their lap of honour for this 2014 Wimborne Whoppa. Still 1 or 2 solos interspersed with the 500 sidecars. So we got number 57, Mike Reed, coming around on his lap of honour with Natasha Barth in the chair for Mike Reed this afternoon. Then we got Wayne Reed, went so well the other week with Curtis McElhinney in the chair, Dave Carvill and Richard Phillimore. Then we've got number 19, Colin Harris with Taylor Harris in the chair. And number 68 is Dan Berwick with Mark Hopkins, the passenger. Then the 1000 with led by Masters champion Mark Cosser and Carl Bly on beaten at Ledbury last evening. Then number 80 Will Oppen and Nicky Owen. Number 151, that's Jeff Meesu and Mark Dibstall in the chair. Then number 98, Joe Morgan, birthday boy of yesterday, Jake Cutler in the chair there. Jake Cutler, birthday of yesterday with Joe Morgan. Then we got the Colvins, number 99, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley, Neil Owen, Jason Farwell. Then we got number 76, Simon Beanie and Gareth Bemister. Number 43 is Gareth Little and Sam Foley. Number 30, Darren Wilson, Luke Wright. Number 689 is Matt Huddy with Colin Endine in the chair. So those are some of the riders on parade for this 2014 Wimborne Whoppa. And we got number 184, John Hiscott and Carl Bell. And number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. We did see Robbie have machine problems in the practice, so we hope he's got that all sorted out there for Robbie Wilson and Bradley Sturgeon flying in this 2014 season. I know it's not on the lap of honour, but they did have machine problems in the practice early on. Lee Smart will be a non-starter. Number 17, Gareth Hickmott, is a non-starter. His place is taken by 821 Ben Hillsley. So coming to line then for race number 1, 500 solos, first heat of the 2014 Wimborne Whoppa. Good entry for this race number 1. Looking across that far side of the track. Danny Warwick with a few machine problems, pulls back from the grid and is making his way back up to the pits. So that's Danny Warwick, obviously one of the favourites for today's meeting. He's straight back up to the pits area and will delay the start of this first heat. 1 minute for the riders for race number 1, 1 minute. Right, now Danny Warwick for race number 1, so the remaining riders to come up into line then for this opening race. No, Danny Warwick, rider number 52. Up for the tapes, away they go. James Shanes makes a cracking start, leads going up the back straight the first time. Mark Baseby's gone their way in hot pursuit in second place. Looks like Bunyan making a move round the outside to go into that second place. Fishing 3 abreast coming up that top corner for the first place. Richard Shanes on the inside. And Bunyan staying line round the outside. Bunyan leads Shanes in second, Baseby in third, Cook is in 4, Sturgeon in 5, Hillsley in 6, Neward in 7. That's the top 7 as they go up the back straight for the second time. It's Bunyan leads from Shanes holding that second place. These two have gone away from Harland Cook, who's got the third. Baseby back in 4th place, coming off that top corner, can put in lap number 2. It's Bunyan round the outside, Shanes on the inside line. Cook has got the third. Baseby in 4, Sturgeon is in 5, Hillsley in 6, Neward in 7. That's still the 7, making their way up the back straight once again. Bunyan still leads then, Shane's trying to close the gap in second place. Cook's consolidating that third with Baseby back in 4. These 4 have got away from the remainder of the field. Bunyan using every inch of track of the front. Shane's trying to swing through on the inside. Bunyan to bike up now as they go into that first corner. Got a flag throughout. Jason Neward in trouble on that bottom corner as Jason Bunyan leads them going up the back straight for the final time. Shane's has got the second. Cook is in third. Baseby gets closer in 4th place as Jason Bunyan leads going into that top corner for the final time. The first heat of solo action. Jason Bunyan gets the winning line. James James picks up the second place. Tied the third and fourth. Just Harland Cook from Mark Baseby in fourth. Martyn Sturgeon in 5 and Hillsley in 6th place. Race 1 result, win for number 10, Jason Bunyan. Second number 93, James Shanes, and third number 7, Harland Cook. 3, 15 and 8-2-1. 1 minute 20.43. 1 minute 20.43. Right, race number 2 then. Delete Sam Radley Smith, put in 189 Rob Snow. That is the only change that we have for race number 2. No more sighting laps, please. No more sighting laps, thank you. So for the riders now, please go straight up to the start gates. There are no more sighting laps, thank you. Revving up for race number 2, second heat of solos for the 2014 Wimborne Whoppa. Away we go then with Southern Phillimore makes a good start. Georgie Wood's on his shoulder. David Spade goes through in the 3rd place. Josh Dingle goes through in that 2nd place position. Georgie Wood leads going in that top corner for the first time. It's Phillimore who holds that 2nd place position. It's Wood who leads then, but Phillimore holding 2nd place. It's got the 3rd. Dingle in 4th. Fortune in 5. Crutchwell in 6th. Harrison 7. Hodgson in 8. Atkinson in 9. That's the 9. As Georgie Wood leads him up the back straight then for the first time. He's well clear of Phillimore. Holding that 2nd. Dingle's got the 3rd, and Dingle making a big move through on the into Phillimore. Super ride there by Josh Dingle to go through into 2nd place as Georgie Wood is a race leader can put it through. And Dingle holding 2nd. Phillimore's got the 3rd. It's Spade in 4. Fortune in 5. Cresswell in 6. Atkinson's up to 7. Harrison 8. Hodgson in 9. That's still the 9. And Georgie Wood getting well clear at the front. We've lost a rider on that bottom. Looks like Rob Snow has come to a stop on that bottom corner as Georgie Wood starts to increase his lead the front. He takes the last lap flag well clear of Josh Dingle, who's got that 2nd place. It's Phillimore in 3rd, Spade in 4, Fortune in 5, Cresswell 6, Atkinson 7, still the 7. You see Georgie Wood going into that top corner for the final time. Josh Dingle starting to hunt him down now, getting very close. Wood's gone wide. Dingle taking a much tighter on a race the line. It's going to be careful outside. Wood gets to winning ride. Dingle has a good ride in 2nd. Phillimore picks up the 3rd. Spade is in 4. Fortune is in 5. Cresswell in 6. Atkinson 7. Then Jody Hodgson and Darren Harris. Result of race number 2 is a win for number 96, Georgie Wood. 2nd, 107, Josh Dingle. And 3rd, number 24, Adam Phillimore. 82, 5, 200, 212, 171, and 53. 1 minute 19.28. 1 minute 19.28. Right, race number 3 will be all the 500 sidecars. So you delete number 7 and 158 from race number 3. You put in 56 Wayne Reed and Curtis McElhinney, and number 57 Mike Reed with Natasha Bartlett. Those all come into race number 3. 500 sidecars will now be 4-point scoring rides. So delete 7 and 158, put in 56 and 57. Revving up then for the first heat of 500 sidecar action. Six crews across on that far side up front of the tapes. Looks like Mike Reed's made a good start, but Nick Radley's gone through on the inside. Carvill, Wayne Reed has gone through in second place. Dave Carvill is up in the fourth place. Dan Berwick is in five as Nick Radley leads. Reed's back second and third place. Dave Carvill trying to find a way through on the inside. Dave Carvill does go through on the inside in second place. As Reed leads from Carvill in second. It's Mike Reed in third. Wayne Reed in fourth. Dan Berwick in five. Colin Harris in six. And Dave Carvill making the move round the outs of Nick Radley on the exit from that pits corner on a lap number one. But Radley again pulls away going up the back straight. Carvill is in second. These two getting away from Mike Reed, who's got the third. Wayne Reed is in fourth. Dan Berwick in five. Colin Harris in position number six. And Nick Radley takes a wide line. Dave Carvill again taking it with Dave Carvill. He's got his gas line and he's got the shoe problem. Hold in second place. So bad luck there on Dave Carvill chasing hard after Nick Radley has got machine problems. So it is Radley who leads then, but Mike Reed in second, Wayne Reed in third, Dan Berwick's up to four, Colin Harris in five, and a dejected Dave Carvill just checking his machine on the centre green as the last stop flag goes out for the combination of Nick and Abi Radley. Well clear this third in 5 minute sidecar, but Mike Reed having a good run in second, Wayne Reed has got the third, Dan Berwick in fourth, Colin Harris is in position number 5 as we watch Nick Radley up the back straight then for the final time in this first heat of 500 sidecar action. Nick and Abi Radley well clear going into that top turn. They pick up the winning ride. It's number 21. Nick and Abi Radley win the first heat of 500 sidecar action. Mike Reed, Natasha Barkley get the second. Wayne Reed, Curtis McElhenney picks up the third. Dan Berwick is in fourth with Mark Hopkins in the chair, and Colin and Taylor Harris in fifth place. Result of race number 3, a win for number 21, Nick and Abi Radley. Second, number 57, Mike Reed and Natasha Bartlett. And third, number 56, Wayne Reed, Curtis McElhenney. 68 and 19. 1 minute 31.47. 1 minute 31.47. They come then for the first heat of the big chair action. Paul Johnson, Neil Owen, Mark Cossa, Simon Beanie, Pete, Steve Colvin and Matt Huddy are the 6 crews in action then for race number 4, first heat of big chair action. So 5 crews lining up then for race number 4. Sad to say no Paul Johnson. Revving up then for this race number 4, first to the big chair action. Mark Cossa making a good start. The Colvins have got quickly away as well, and Neil Owen looking right Cossa gets that top corner first. Colvins have got the second. Neil Owen is in third place. Matt Huddy is in 4. It's Simon Beanie in 5, but Mark Cossa's stolen the march already, leads going in the back straight for the first time, and Neil Owen's having to go at the Colvins for that second place. The main action for second and third at the moment is Mark Cossa and Carl Bly. They've got clearly completing lap number 1. Colvins have gone wide, a chance for Neil Owen is free on the inside, and Neil Owen just wide by Neil Owen and Jason Bunyan into second place, but they've gone wide. The Colvins trying to come back through on the inside line as Cossa's well cleared the front. Then Owen has got the second, Colvins in third, Huddy in 4. It's Simon Beanie in position number 5 as Mark Cossa using every inch of track on that pits corner. Leads complete in lap number 2, stretching away then for Neil Owen and Jason Farwell in second. Taking up that third place, Huddy and Colin Colin Endine in 4. They're looking down, they've got machine problems. Simon Bean and Gareth Dennis in 5 and could go through into 4th place. Mad Uddy pulls out with machine problems, but the cost has increasingly with every turn of the wheel. Is well clear going into that pits corner on lap number 3. The last lap flag comes out for the reigning Masters champion. He's clear of Colvins have got the third, up to 4th, with Hoodie struggling with a sick bike in position number 5 as Harper down the back straight all the time in the opening heat of a big chair action. It is Mark Coster and Carl Bly, spectacular again in winning race number 1. Second place goes to Neil Owen and Jason Farwell. Third place to Pete and Steve Colvin. Simon Beanie, Gareth Emmers to pick up 4th, and Matt Hoodie, Colin Endine in 5th place. Race 4 is on to win for number 37, Mark Cosser and Carl Bly. Second, number 12, Neil Owen, Jason Farwell. And third, number 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. 76 and 689. 1 minute 35.36. 1 minute 35.36, the winning time. On we go to race number 5. Delete number 13, Joe Sturridge. So we're looking at Phil Sims, Rob Wilson, Will Oppen, Jeff Meese and Darren Wills, the 5 crews in action for race number 5. News that Jeff Meese will not be going. We've only got 2 out here, so I don't quite know what's happening with race number 5. So Will Oppen leads them from Darren in 2nd place. They got that top corner for the first time. It's number 80, Will Oppen and Nicky Owen lead then from Darren Wills and Luke Wright in 2nd place. So I don't quite know where the other crews are. They've certainly all practiced early on. So it's crew number 8 leading that pits corner on lap number 1. That crew is Will Oppen and Nicky Owen, and Darren Wilson, Luke Wright in 2nd place position. Racing into that top turn then for the 2nd time. Will Oppen with a clear lead, and Darren Will still holding that 2nd place position. The leader makes his way down the back straight once again. That leader is number 80, Will Oppen, with Nicky Owen in the chair. Darren Wilson, Luke Wright have got that 2nd place position. So a little bit strange this race number 5 with just the 2 crews going round. They complete that lap then, Oppen the clear leader from Wills holding 2nd place. The leader at that top corner on lap number 3. Equal distance between these 2 crews. They make their way to the back straight then on lap number 3. And a rather strange race number 2, but it's still number 80, Will Oppen and Nicky Owen. Well clear then from Darren Wills and Luke Wright holding that 2nd place position. Last lap flag goes out then for Will Oppen and Nicky Owen. 2nd place is Darren Wills and Luke Wright. As they make their way to leader down the back straight for the final time in race number 5. The 2nd heat of the 500 sidecars. Into the pits corner he comes on lap number 4. That is number 80, Will Oppen and Nicky Owen. They're going to pick up the winning ride. 2nd place goes there to number 30, Darren Wills and Luke Wright. Race 5 then a win for number 80, Will Oppen and Nicky Owen. 2nd, number 30, Darren Wills and Luke Wright. 1 minute 41.06. 1 minute 41.06. I know Robbie Wilson had stopped in his first practice, so whether that's terminal damage I'm not sure, but certainly Phil Sims practice and Jeff Meese practice, so a rather decimated lineup there for race number 5 as we move on to race 6. Miles Simmons, Rob Wilson, Gareth Little, Joe Mogg and John Hiscock. Miles Simmons just cutting a groove because no sidecar has gone off race gate 1 as yet, so Miles Simmons just cutting his groove at the start before coming back into line for race number 6. So waiting for the riders to come into line then for race number 6, the completion of the first set of heats for the 1,000 sidecars. So just waiting for John Hiscock to come to line right over on this far side for this completion of the first set of races for the 1000cc sidecar. Miles Simmons on 1, then we've got Rob Wilson next to him, then Gareth Little, Joe Mogg and John Hiscock right on the outside. Looks like the 5 crews are finally ready then for race number 6. Starter now walks away, should be away quickly with race number 6. Miles Simmons making a good start from the inside. Rob Wilson's gone with him, and it's around the outside. Rob Wilson goes round the outside of Miles Simmons. Simmons trying to come back through on the inside on his cut, looking for a move round the outside. They go in the back straight on the opening lap. Wilson leads from Simmons in second, Hiscock in third, Mogg is in 4, Little in 5, that's a 5, but Rob Wilson stolen the march of running again. He's wide on that pits corner. Miles Simmons taking a much tighter line. Can he squeeze through on the inside? Simmons gets through on the inside. Hiscock in third, Mogg in 4, it's still Little in position number 5 again. Miles Simmons trying to find a way through on the inside. Rob Wilson, a bite between these two as they go down the back straight once again. Wilson leads from Simmons in second, these two getting away from John Hiscock, consolidating that third place position. Rob Wilson takes a much tighter line this time and moves away from Hiscock in third, Mogg in 4, Little in 5, the top 3 getting away from 4th and 5th place riders as Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders lead going down the back straight on lap number 3. Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley consolidating that second. John Hiscock and Carvill have got the third. Coming out of the pits corner, about to start the last lap this time then. Rob Wilson leads from Miles Simmons. Joe Mogg is in 4. Little gets a little bit closer in 5. Looking for that second place of Miles Simmons. Simmons is quick coming off that top corner. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders really getting away at the front in race number 6. Miles Simmons, Kevin Woodley in second. John Hiscock having one last go right round the outside. Rob Wilson gets even in right. Miles Simmons picks up the second. Is in third. And Gareth Little's gone round the outside of Joe Mogg to go into 4th. Joe Mogg in 5th place. Race 6 result, win for number 24, Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders. Second number 9, Miles Simmons, Kevin Woodley, who gets a warning for taking pegs out. And third, number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. 43 and 98. 1 minute 35.77. 1 minute 35.77. Right, if you look at the insert into your program, we go into race 6A. which is the first heat of the intermediate and junior action, delete 125. We've got 2 juniors in with the intermediates. The points will be kept separate for juniors and intermediates. Jack Bree and Leo Dummett are the 2 juniors. The other riders are intermediate racers. A couple of bits of machine problems over at the starting line there before we have the first heat of intermediate and junior action. One minute left, 1 minute left. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Both riders are excluded under the 2-minute time allowance for race 6A. Both riders excluded under the 2-minute time allowance. The other riders revving up on the line then for race number 6A, the first heat of intermediate and junior action. Up from the tapes, away we go. Looks like Henry Atkins has made a good start, leads them going up the back straight for the first time. As if Crooks or Nichols has gone through in the second place. Brown has got the third. That's the top 3. They enter that top corner for the first time then. It's Atkins who leads, but he's gone wide, and it's Nichols trying to come through on the inside line. Nichols is Atkins shoulder to shoulder, the first and second place. Brown has got the third, Dummett is in 4. Atkins leads them, but Nichols climbing all over him in second place. Brown has got the third place. Dummett is in position number 4. Nichols making a move, and Atkins going up the back straight once again. Atkins holds the inside line. Nichols winds it on round the outside of that top turn. Atkins pushed him wide on the exit for the top turn. Atkins leads for Nichols, still holds the second place. These 2 locked together for first and second. Nichols this time does go round the edge of Atkins to go through the lead position. Nichols leads for Atkins in second. Brown in third. Dummett is in 4. Bully in 5. That's the top 5. As Joe Nichols now start, they go away at the front. Henry Atkins desperately trying to close the gap there in second place. They move into that top corner on lap number 3. Max Brown is packed up, will hold in the third place position. There's Nichols leading, but Atkins in second place. Dummett has now gone through into third. Max Brown says stop, will hold in the third place position. Going up the back straight for the pommel time. Joe Nichols leads and Henry Atkins in second. Dummett has got the third. Bully is in 4. It's Jack Bree in 5. Checkered flag comes out then for Joe Nichols, wins the first heat of intermediate and junior action. Henry Atkins picks up the second place position. Jack Dummett picks up the third. So Bully in 4th and Jack Bree in 5th place. Race 6A result, win for number 90, Joe Nichols. Second, number 22, Henry Atkins. And third, number 9, Jack Dummett. 2 and 88. 1 minute 26.21. 1 minute 26.21. So Jason Bunyan and James Shanes clash again in race number 7. They set proceedings off in race number 1. Mark Basley's in the action as this one as well, and Josh Dingle, who had a very good opening ride, so we should be in for some cracking action in race number 7. And the last race, there was a warning for rider number 22 for course cutting. Rider number 22 got a warning for course cutting. So problems at the gate again before they finally come into line for race number 7. So finally on the line for race number 7, should be a cracking race number 7. A little bit edgy on the tapes again. Tapes fly up, away they go, and again James Shanes has made a good start. Adam Phillimore's quickly away on the inside line. Looks like Mark Baseby gone through the third. Bunyan's completely missed the start. He's picked off 2 riders to go through. Into second place, they're going to be 3 abreast of second place. They come by as the first time. Second place in third, Phillimore 4, Dingle 5, Fortune in 6. Up the top 6, they stream up the back straight for the first time. Then Shanes has stolen a mark to front. His Bunyan's turned to do the chasing this time as they move into that top corner once again. Baseby in hot pursuit in third place. These 3 starting to get away from Josh Dingle and Adam Phillimore scrapping it out for 4th and 5th places. Shanes in second, Baseby in third, Dingle in 4, Phillimore in 5, Fortune in 6, plus 1 in 7, Sturgeon in 8, Austin in 9. That's a 9. They go up the back straight once again. Shanes leads, but Bunyan starting to close the gap down, and there goes Mark Baseby making a big move for that second place of Jason Bunyan. Now as they complete the third lap. Shanes leads on the last lap, and Bunyan holding second place. Baseby has got the third. These are getting away from Dingle in 4th place. Shanes leads coming up the back straight. 4 for more time. Bunyan has got that second. Baseby in third. Dingle in 4th. Phillimore in 5. We watch that top 3 moving into the top corner. 4 for more time. Shanes holds the inside line. There's no way through on the inside. Then he gets to winning line. Second is Jason Bunyan. Third is Mark Baseby. 4 Josh Dingle. 5 Alan Phillimore. 6 Rob Fortune. 7 Scott Cresswell. 8 Martyn Sturgeon. 9th place Jody Hodgson. Super action race number 7, the win for number 93, James Shanes. Gets revenge over Jason Bunyan. Second, number 10, Jason Bunyan. And third, number 3, Mark Baseby. 107, 24, 5, 200, 15, and 53. 1 minute 13.61, the quickest by a long way so far this afternoon. 1 minute 13.61 as we move on to race number 8. Race 8, delete number 4, Lee Smart. Number 17, Gareth Hickmott, put in 821 Ben Hillsley. Jason Newitt is number 80. Delete Sam Radley Smith and put in 189 Rob Snow. So at the gate then for the next heat of solo action. Race number 8, second of the leg of the second set of qualifying races. Away to a clean break, and David Spate makes a good start. Dan Warwick missed his first flight, goes to in the second place. Harland Cook in third, Georgie Wood in fourth place, a 3 abreast for first place on the exit for that top one. Dan Warwick on the inside, Spate to meet in the sandwich. The Cook Chronicle round there, Georgie Wood looking for the 1-4 place as Warwick leads. Wood makes a super move to go in the second with Spate swept back round the outside to move back through into second place. Warwick leads, Finn Spate in second, Wood in third, Cook is in fourth place. That's the top 4. They make the way in that top corner once again. Georgie Wood right round the edge of David Spate, looking to move to in the second place is Warwick, and shoulder the mark and Wood shoulder to shoulder for second and third, and Wood has got round the outside to move to the second, so Georgie Wood has gone from fourth to second place and sets about chasing Danny Warwick coming up that back straight once again. Warwick leads it, but Wood in second, Spate in third, Cook in fourth. These 4 have got away at the front. Super Scrap going off the 5th and 6th places, and Warwick leads them on the corner. Wood on the second, Spate in third, Cook is in fourth place. That's the top 4. And it's Darren Harris and Ben Hillsley scrapping it out for 5th and 6th, with Jason Newell in 7th place as the leader. Danny Warwick at that top corner for the final time. Some excellent action in race number 8. Danny Warwick gets the winning ride. Georgie Wood picks up the second place. David Spate is in third. Harland Cook is in fourth. Looks if Ben Hills is going to grab 5. Darren Harris in 6th, Jason Newitt in 7th, Warren Atkinson in 8th place, Rob Snow in position number 9. Super action there in race number 8, won by number 52, Danny Warwick. Second, number 96, Georgie Wood, and third, number 82, David Spate. 7, 821, 171, 80, 212, 189. The winning time 1 minute 17.03. 1 minute 17.03. Right, we move on then to race number 9, which will be the second leg of the 500 sidecars. So you delete 158, bring in number. Just see who's Carvill. They're as per programme, but you delete 158 and bring in number 19, Colin Harris, to race in race 9. Otherwise, they are as per programme for this race 9. So it'll be interesting to see if Dave Carvill comes out, having had machine problems in his opening ride when chasing Nick Radley pretty hard. So we've got Dave Carvill, Wayne Reed, Nick Radley, Mike Reed, Dan Berwick and Colin Harris, the 6 crews in operation for race number 9. All crews on the line then for race number 9. Up from the tapes, and again it's Nick Abi Radley making a good start. Looks like Wayne Reid's gone through on the inside. Nick Radley made a super start, but he's dropped back a couple of places. Dave Carvill's got the machine sorted now, has gone through into that second place position as Reid leads him, and Carvill in second. Reid coming right round the outside. For Dave Carvill in second, Nick Radley is in third. That's the top three as they make their way up the back straight once again. Just the 5 crews come out for this second leg of the 500 sidecars, chasing up that back straight. Reid leads them and Carvill in second. It's Radley back in third place, and these three getting away from Mike Reid. Back in position number 4, Dan Berwick is in 5th place. That's the top 5 then. Wayne Reid the leader then. Radley looking for the top 2 to make a mistake, to capitalise on that mistake. They're not making mistakes at the moment then. Wayne Reid on the inside, Dave Carvill making a move back round the outside. Nick Radley closed the gap and has gone inside Dave Carvill to go through the second. Super right there by Nick Radley, seeing him go through into second place. Dave Carvill coming right round the outside. They're going to be 3 abreast without leading position. They move along the on the inside. Wayne Reid has got that second place, and Reid cuts back inside Radley. Radley again back round the outside to retake the lead position as Radley leads from Reid in second. It's Carvill in third, Mike Reid in 4th, Berwick in 5. That's the 5 as they move into that top corner for the final time. Super 500 sidecar action. It's race number 9. Nick Abi Radley gets the winning line. Second place is Wayne Reid, third is Carvill, 4th Mike Reid, 5th place Dan Berwick. Super action in race number 9. 500 sidecar action is best there in race number 9, won by number 21 Nick Abi Radley. Second, number 56 Wayne Reid and Curtis McElhinney, and third, number 55 Dave Carvill, Richard Phillimore. 57 and 68. And a warning there for rider number 68 Dan Berwick. 1 minute 25.24. 1 minute 25.24 the winning time. Well, as we look at race number 10 then, Paul Johnson of course didn't come out first time out. There will be no Joe Sturridge, so it may well be up 2 crews missing from race number 10, which should be Miles Simmons. Second place first time out, Mark Cosser, impressive winning opening ride. Gareth Little and Will Hoffman and Nicky Owen, they won their opening rides as well. We have just been told that Paul Johnson will be out in this race, so that's good news to see. We're not sure exactly who the passenger will be, but we've just been told that Paul Johnson will be. It's Terry Saunders in the Robbie Wilson's passenger. Bradley Steer is going to passenger Paul Johnson. Thank you very much for that information. So we've got 5 crews then for this race number 10. Away they go, Cossa making a good start. Will Hoffman's made a good start, and Mark Simmons is quick away as well, and so is Paul Johnson. Mark Cossa goes through on the inside, bunch up going into that top corner. Cossa leads, and Paul Johnson needs a point, of course, that didn't ride in the first set of races. He's in second with Mark Simmons in third. Will Hoffman in 4 at the top 4. They move down the back straight for the first time. Cossa and Bly already stolen the mark to front. Mark Simmons has now moved through into second place, relegating Paul Johnson a third. Cossa leads and Simmons in third. 5. That's the 5. They make their way to the back straight once again. It's Mark Costa and Carvill again in their winning ways. They're really storming away. Mark Simmons holds that second. Paul Johnson desperately trying to close the gap there in third place. He hit that pitch corner once again. Costa looks behind him. He's building himself a good lead at the front. Simmons holding that second. Johnson again. Still on the inside. Hoffman's got the 4th place. We're little in 5. Make their way down the back straight then for the final time. For the third time, it's Mark Costa and Carvill. Mark Simmons again coming under tremendous pressure from Paul Johnson. That race for second. In third places, Costa and Bly wide on the exit from that pitch corner. They take the last lap with a big lead. Mark Simmons and Kevin Woodley have got the second. Paul Johnson, Terry Saunders in third. Down in 4. Gareth Little and Sam Foley in 5. That's a 5 as Mark Costa halfway down that back straight on lap number 4. Again, Mark Simmons seems to have withstood the challenge of Paul Johnson. That race for second. In third place is Mark Costa and Carvill make it 2-2. Second place is Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Third is Paul Johnson. Terry Saunders 4th. Will offer Nicky Owen 5th is Gareth Little and Sam Foley. Warning for rider number 7. Warning for rider number 7. Race number 10 sees a win there for number 37, Mark Cosser and Carl Bly. Second, number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. And third, number 7, Paul Johnson and Terry Saunders. 80 and 43. 1 minute 26.76. 1 minute 26.76. We move on to race number 11.
I mean, since some of
They used to
Daddy put his hand up. Push the back out.
4 crews on the line then for this race number 11. So looks like we got no Phil Sims again coming out. He did, do the practice. So Rob Wilson won the first time out on gate 1. Nilo and a good opening ride next in, then John Hiscock, then the Colvins on gate number 4. Colvins make a good start. They come by us the first time with John Hiscock. On the inside, Rob Wilson follows into, they're going to be 4 of us going into that top corner. Rob Wilson is the leader, and Neil Owens come for Noah to go through on the inside and move through into that second place position. Super ride there by Neil Owens, sees him pick up second place. John Hiscock going to squeeze through to improve upon third. The Colvins lost ground upon that top corner there, back in 4th place as Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders. Terry just got Rob Wilson, he was out with Paul Johnson. He's back with Rob Wilson this one. It's Neil Owen doing the pressing in second place, trying to find a way through on the inside, but Rob Wilson is pretty quick going down that back straight. Neil Owen holds that second. These two getting away from John Hiscock and Carl Bell in third. The Colvins are in position number 4. Rob Wilson takes a wider line again. It's still Neil Owen looking in second. Hiscock in position number 4 as they go to the back straight once again. Again, Neil Owen close the gap on the exit from that top corner, but Rob Wilson again winds on the power going down that back straight. They're very quick, these sidecars going down that back straight position, and Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders looking to make it 2 to 2 and 8 to the big hanging on to third. Colvin number 4 as the leader down the back straight for the final time in race number 11, another heat of the big chair action. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders clear going into that pits corner. They're going to make it 2 to 2. It's Rob Wilson who gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Neil Owen, Jason Bunyan, John Hiscock, Carvill in third, Colvins in 4th place. Race 11 result to win for number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Second, number 12, Neil Owen, Jason Farwell. And third, number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Fourth, number 99. 1 minute 31.50. 1 minute 31.50. And we go to race 12.
It's 135.
Yeah. I was going to say, one of their first races.
Yeah.
So we await number 12 then of the heat of the big chairs. Matt Huddy, be interested to see if Robbie Wilson comes out or not. Simon Beanie, Joe Mogg, Jeff Meesa and Darren Wills, the crews in action for race number 12.
Not gonna rain. These are honest.
Yeah, there's no answer to that one there, please.
So we've got 5 crews coming out then for this race number 12, another heat of the big chairs. So unfortunately no Robbie Wilson, so that must have been a major damage there for Robbie in the practice. That's a great shame because he has been on top form during this 2014. Darren Wilson on 1, Matt Huddy's on 2, looks like Jeff Meesa on 3, Joe Mogg on 4, Simon Beanie on gate 5. That's the 5 crews for race number 14. And a little bit anxious on the tapes. They're all being told to settle back down again. 1 or 2 riders encroaching on the tapes. Jeff Meesa being pushed back and Matt Huddy being pushed back into line. So revving up then for race number 12. A little bit of a ragged start, they all eventually get away, and Joe Mogg is the one that makes a start. Simon Beanie's got away in second, Matt Hoodie in third, Jeff Meeser in 4, Darren Wilson 5. That's the 5. There's Joe Mogg and Jake Cutler leading them the back straight for the first time. Simon Beanie and Gareth Bemister have got that second place position. Jeff Meeser trying to find a way through on the inside. Matt Hoodie in a scrap for third and fourth places as Joe Mogg and Jake Cutler clear going into that pits corner on lap number 1. It's Simon Beanie, Gareth Bemister holding the inside line. Matt Hoodie going for drive right round the end. And on that third place again, Jeff Meeser trying to squeeze through on the inside to move through into third place this time. Jeff Meeser does go through in the third. Matt Hoodie again back round the outside, retakes that third place. Meeser comes back up again to move back through into that third place position as Mogg leads him. Beanie gets closer in second, Meeser in third. Hoodie again right round the outside of that pits corner. These four getting away from Darren Wilson, position number 5. Going into that top corner once again. Simon Beanie trying to find a way through on the inside, almost gets inside Joe Mogg. He comes alongside Mogg, but Mogg again back round the outside, and Hoodie momentarily got back inside Meeser. This time Beanie does get inside Mogg. These two locked together for first and second place. Jeff Meeser gets closer in third, and Simon Beanie almost got through on the inside of Joe Mogg, but Mogg still leads them. Beanie in second, it's Meeser in third. Hoodie in 4, Wilson 5, Jeff Meeser again having to go round the outs of Simon Beanie, but Beanie held the line. There's no way through for Jeff Meeser at the moment. They bunch up again, going down the back straight for the final time. Jeff Meeser super move inside Simon Beanie, almost got inside Joe Mogg as well. Simon Beanie trying to come back inside Jeff Meeser as Joe Mogg gets a winning ride. Second place is Jeff Meeser, third place Simon Beanie, fourth Matt Hoodie, fifth place Darren Wills. Good action in race number 12. Good action in race number 12, won by number 98, Joe Mogg and Jake Cutler. Second is number 151, Jeff Meeser and Mark Dibstall. And third, number 76, Simon Beanie and Gareth Bemister. 6, 8, 9 and 30. 1 minute 36.92 the winning time, 1 minute 36.92. We move on then to race 12A, which is another heat of the intermediates and juniors.
So another race that you're talking on Stockman. Me, I just roll on That's the way I do. Because I've been waiting up about half past 5. Back, get the headphones on. The actors at 10 o'clock. And then just on and then just a minute. That takes me up to about 12 o'clock. Oh, got him. Well, when you've got nothing to get up for, why not?
Race 12A then, the second leg of the intermediates and juniors. Up for the tape, Max Brown has made a good start. Henry Atkins getting away on the outside. Looks if Crooks has gone through, Nichols has gone through on the inside. Nichols leads from Atkins in second. Brown has got the third. Dummett is in fourth place. That's the top four. They come up that top corner for the first time. And it's number 90, Joe Nichols leads. And Brown runs in second. Atkins has got the third. Dummett is in fourth. Bully in 5. The other Dummett in 6. Bree in 6th place. That's the top of they go at the back straight once again. Nichols lead again. Brown trying to close the gap in second place. Brown needs to score heavily. Hadn't an engine failing his opening run, and Brown winds it on round the edge of Nichols at 2 abreast coming off that top corner for the first place position. Nichols goes wide to block the move. Brown goes back to the inside line. Atkins has got the third place. Dummett is in 4. Bully in 5. Dummett in 6 and Bree in 7th place. Up to 7 as they stream up that back straight once again. Nichols getting away the front. Max Brown holding that second. Henry Atkins desperately trying to close the gap in third. These three have stolen the march over Dummett, who's got that 4th place position. Off the last lap they go. Nichols the leader. Brown has got second. Atkins in third. Dummett in 4. Bully in 5. Dummett in 6 and Bree in 7th place. Racing up the back straight for the final time. Nichols looking to make it 2-2 in these intermediate junior races. Clear going into that top corner for the final time. It is Joe Nichols who gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Max Brown. Henry Atkins picks up the third. Jack Dummett is in fourth. Sol Bully in 5. Leo Dummett is in 6. Jack Bree in 7th place. News on the missing sidecars. Phil Sims has blown his engine in practice and Robbie Wilson's done his gearbox. So that's the reason those two crews are not out. So a very unhappy practice session for both those crews. Phil Sims, engine blown, and Robbie Wilson, gearbox damage. Lining up then for the start of the third leg of the 500 solos. Harland Cook making a good start. Mark Baseby has gone with him. That's the top two. Looks like Jason Bunyan gone through into third place. Rob Fortune in position number 4. That's the top 4. Coming off that top corner for the first time. It's Cook around here on his face. Bunyan's got the third. Fortune in 4. Cresswell in 5. Hodgson in 6. Newitt in 7. Atkinson in 8. That's the 8. As Mark Baseby gets round the edge of Harland Cook to lead, going up that back straight once again. Baseby leads from Cook in 2nd. Bunyan's got the 3rd. These two have got away from Rob Fortune, who's in that 4th place position. Baseby leads through on the into Cook to go to the 2nd place. As Bunyan gets inside Cook, but Cook again swings back round the outside to move back through. You're into 2nd place as Baby's getting away at the front. There's still Cook who's got the 2nd. Bunyan again having a go on the into of Harland Cook on the entry to that top turn. These three a long way clear. Rob Fortune who's got that 4th place. Squeezes back inside Cook to go back through into 2nd place. And this time he makes it stick as they go off the back straight once again. Baseby leader from Bunyan in 2nd. Cook has got the 3rd. Fortune in 4th. Cresswell in 5. Newitt in 6. Hodgson in 7. Atkinson in 8. That's still the 8th. And Harland Cook slowing up while holding that 3rd place position. And Mark Baseby takes his 2nd flag. Jason Bunyan gets the 3rd. Harland Cook coasting across the line is in 3rd place. From Fortune 4, Scott Cresswell 5, Jason Newitt's up to 6, Joey Hodgson in 7, Warren Atkinson in 8th place. Race 13 is a win for number 3, Mark Baseby. 2nd, number 10, Jason Bunyan. And 3rd, number 7, Harland Cook. 5, 200, 80, 53, and 212. Another quick time, 1 minute 13.44. 1 minute 13.44. We move on to race number 14. Delete number 17, put in 821 Ben Hillsley. Delete 721 Sam Radley Smith and put in number 189 Rob Snow.
Who's up?
So an intriguing race number 14 comes into line. James Shane's a win in the 2nd. Georgie Wood a win in the 2nd. Dan Warwick didn't ride in the first heat but won his 2nd race, of course. So he'll be desperate for points out of this race number 14. Revving up then for race 14 of the heat of the 500. So as Dan Warwick has made a good start. David Spades quickly away. So has Josh Dingle. James Shane looks to me back in 4th place. They go in that top corner for the first time. It's Warwick who's stolen the march to front. Dingle making a move round the outside to try and come round the outside. Warwick Bridge. Warwick will lead then. second. Dingle is in third. Changing for Georgie Wood in fifth place after the dreadful start for Georgie Wood. Round the eighth of Shanes to go for in the fourth place on the shoulder of Josh Dingle. Going up the back straight once again. Shanes trying to get back inside Wood, and Wood's doing that. Wood's trying to come round the eighth of Dingle as Warwick has stolen the march of one space up the middle. On the inside, Shanes up the fourth. Wood drops back from third to fifth place. They go up the back straight once again. Then it's Warwick who leads. Space holding that second. Dingle is in third. Shanes round the edge of Dingle to go from the third place. They're going to be three abreast for second place. Coming up that top corner, Dingle holds that second place. Shanes trying to cut back on the inside line for the first place and drops back to fourth place as Shanes gets inside Dingle and moves into second place as Warwick leads them, and Shanes in second. Dingle in third. Spate in fourth. Georgie Wood back in position number 5. Phillimore's in sixth place. They go in the top corner 44 times. It's Warwick for the two bike advantage over Shane. Warwick has gone wide. Shane's gone to the left. Up for the line, and Shanes gets the winning line. Second, Danny White. Third, Josh Dingle. 4, Georgie Wood. 5, David Spate. 6, Adam Phillimore. 7, Martyn Sturgeon. 8, Ben Hillsbury. And then Mr. Harris, and finally it's Rob Snow. But super action there in race number 14. Fantastic action there in race number 14, won by number 93, James Shanes, coming through from 5th to 1st. Second, number 52 is Danny Warwick, and third, number 107, Josh Dingle. 96, 82, 24, 15, 821, 171 and 189, and a fantastic winning time coming through from 5th place, 1 minute 11.38, 1 minute 11.38 by over 2 seconds, the quickest time so far today, and he had to come through from 5th place to do it. Race number 15 then, for third leg 500 sidecars. Delete number 7 and 158. And in 55, Dave Carvill and Richard Phillimore. And 21, Nick and Abi Radley.
Hopefully, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So the crews start to assemble then for this third leg of the 500 sidecars, race number 15. The interval will take place after race 18A. 18A will be the interval in today's meeting. So they pile and assemble into line then for race 15, third leg of the 500 sidecars. Up for the tapes, everybody gets away. We've got 6 crews come out of Solomon Hooks. One of them on the left and right is Nick and Abi Radley lead going up the back straight. The first time Reed has gone through in the second. Carvill is in third. The other Reed is in fourth place, and Colin Harris has come to a stop. It was Dan Berwick who got left on the line as Nick and Abi Radley lead. They come by the first. Carvill is in third. Mike Reed is in fourth place up the top four. That top four for the way from Dan Berwick in position number 5 is Nick and Abi Radley looking to make it 3 to 3 in each clear, going up that back straight. Wayne Reed still holds that second place. Dave Carvill getting a little bit closer in third. Mike Reed is back in position number 4. That's still the top 4 they complete. Lap number 2, Radley's gone wide. Can't close the gap on Nick and Abi Radley. Dave Carvill again getting closer in third. Mike Reed not too far behind, back in fourth place. They stream up the back straight once again. Nick and Abi Radley starting to get away the front. Wayne Reed's under pressure now from Dave Carvill. Dave Carvill trying to get through on the inside. Mike Reed trying to make a move around the outside as they come up that top corner complete. Lap number 2, Dave Carvill. Mike Reed in in position number 4. It's Radley who leads then from Carvill second, Wayne in third, Mike within fourth, Dunbarwick is in position number 5 as they go up the back straight once again. It's Nick and Abi Radley starting to get away at the front. Dave Carvill, Richard Phillimore having a good ride for second place, and Mike Reid trying to find a way to round the outside of Wayne Reid. That's stopped for third and fourth. As Nick and Abi Radley get the winning ride. Dave Carvill in second, Wayne Reid in third, Mike Reid in fourth, Dunbarwick in fifth place. Race 15 result is a win for number 21, Nick and Abi Radley. Second, number 55, Dave Carvill and Richard Phillimore. And third, number 56, that's Wayne Reid and Curtis McElhenney. 57 and 68. 1 minute 22.67. 1 minute 22.67, the winning time. On we go to race number 14. Another heat of the big chairs, delete number 42.
Is that going to be the first one of the season? That's you.
4 crews on the line then for race number 16. We are looking for 5 crews in fact, no, 4 because there was only 4 crews, of course, that's correct. 4 crews for the seat. Simon Beanie on the inside, then Colby's next to him, then John Hiscock, Neil Owen right on the outside, and Colby's make a good start from gate number 2. John Hiscock away in second. Neil Owen. Beanie's in 4th place up to 4. They go up the back straight and into that top corner for the first time then. It's Colvin who have the advantage, but Hiscock gone for the second, and Neil Owen looking down rather on the street. His machine in 3rd place as Simon Beanie definitely gets closer in 4th, and Neil Owens but in the thick of the action all the afternoon so far. We'll be looking to improve upon 3rd place in this one as Colvin's lead then from still Hiscock. Beanie in position number 4. In that top corner, once again, the Colvin still with a 3-bike advantage over John Hiscock in second, and Neil Owens can't seem to improve upon that 3rd place. Having said, they look to be a little bit quicker going down that back straight once again. Beanie dropping back in position number 4 as Pete and Steve Colvin have the advantage. They've taken a real wide line. John Hiscock trying to squeeze on that 3rd place, pushing up that top turn once again. It's still Colvin's with the advantage then, but Hiscock in second. Owen has got the 3rd. Beanie back in position number 4. They move into the pits corner on lap number 3. Again, Neil Owen takes closer hold on John Hiscock, looking to come round the outside of that pits corner and move through in the 2nd place, but Hiscock holding it back. Lead on to 4. Hiscock in second. Owen has got the 3rd. Beanie is in position number 4. Again, the main action for 2nd and 3rd place again. Neil Owen trying to find the drive to come round John Hiscock, but Hiscock holds him at bay as they go into the pits corner on lap number 4. It's Pete and Steve Colvin going to pick up their first winning ride of the afternoon. John Hiscock's going to hang on to second. Neil Owen picks up the 3rd. Simon Beanie is in 4th place. Race 16, a win for number 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. Second, number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. And third, number 12, Neil Owen, Jason Farwell. Fourth, number 76. 1 minute 32.66. 1 minute 32.66. Race 17, delete number 13 and delete number 8 as well. Four crews in action then for race number 17. Darren Wilson on the inside, Rob Wilson, I think unbeaten so far as Rob Wilson, gate 2, Will Offen gate 3, Matt Hoodie fills gate number 4. The 4 crews in action for race number 17. Just waiting for Rob Wilson to settle in that number 2 gate for this race, number 17. So Wilson, Offen and Huddy, the 4 crews in action. Up for the tapes, they all get away to a clean break, but Rob Wilson's made the best start. Well off to the crew that's chasing off. Third, Matt Huddy starting way back in 4th place at the moment. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders lead going down the back straight from Willoffen and Nicky Owen have got that 2nd place. Matt Huddy making a move around the outs of Darren Wills, but Wills comes again back up the inside to retake that 3rd place. Matt Huddy relegated to position number 4 as Wilson and Saunders clear now, completing the opening lap from Nicky Owen have got the 2nd. Darren Wills is in 4th place and looking to improve upon that 4th place. Down the back straight they go once again. Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders increasing their lead with every turn of the wheel. Willoffen's got that 2nd. Nicky Owen looks behind him to see Darren Wills still hanging on to that 3rd place position. Equal distance between the 4 as they complete. Wilson the leader then for Offen in 2nd. Wilson's got the 3rd. In position number 4. As the leader halfway down that back straight, he's getting a long way away from Willoffen and Nicky Owen who've got that 2nd place position. Into that pitch corner they roar on lap number 3. The last lap flag being made ready for crew number 24. The crew of Robert Saunders. 2nd is Willoffen and Nicky Owen. 3rd is Darren Wills. 4th is Matt Huddy and the leader again. And that back straight, Rob Wilson just looks down at the motor again, seems to be quite happy with it as he roars into that pits corner on lap number 4. Another impressive win for the former Masters champion. It's Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders who get the winning ride. 2nd place is Willoffen and Nicky Owen. 3rd place goes to Darren Wills. 4th place is Matt Huddy. Race 17 result, win for number 24, Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders. 2nd, number 80, Willoffen and Nicky Owen. And 3rd, number 30, Darren Wills and Luke Wright. 4th, number 6, 8, 9. 1 minute 29.34 the winning time. 1 minute 29.34. Race 18 should be as per programme for race 18. To see if Terry Saunders comes straight back out on the back of Paul Johnson. There will be an interval after race 18A, which is the 3rd leg of the intermediates and juniors. Six crews coming to line for race 18, which is the last heat and the 3rd leg of the 1000cc sidecars.
Yeah.
There's Carvill with tractors, they're going to do it as well.
Yeah.
And motor room, there are some things that
Yeah.
So Joe Mogg on the outside, Paul Johnson next to him, then we got Gareth Little, then Mark Cosser, then Miles Simmons. Looks if Jeff Meeser's going to come in to that gap between Paul Johnson and Gareth Little in gate number 4. So Simmons on the inside, Cosser next to him, then Little, then Jeff Meeser, then Paul Johnson, Joe Mogg on the outside for race number 18. Up for the tapes, it's a pretty equal break. Again, Mark Cosser's the first to show. Joe Mogg's made a good stop. Miles Simmons It's just going to get the corner first. That could be crucial. Simmons has gone for the second mark. Has got the third place. That's the top three as they race to the back straight for the first time. Paul Johnson's already back in sixth place. They move into that pits corner on the opening lap then. It's Cross who leads from Miles Simmons holding that second place. Joe Mogger's got the third, but Gareth Little coming right now. Improve upon that fourth place. Johnson with it all to do back in sixth place. They got the back straight once again, then the back straight once again. Cossa leads from Simmons in second, Little in third, Moggs in fourth, Meacham in five. Johnson going to make a big move to try and pick up 2 places, 3 abreast for fourth, fifth and sixth place on the entry of that pits corner on lap number 2. Cossa leads in the front, second, Little having a good ride in the first. Johnson got the to go for the fourth place. Good ride by Paul Johnson. Sees him get through in the fourth place. Can he get to Gareth Little for that third place position? Cossa's cleared the front. Simmons consolidating that second. The race is still on for third and fourth, and Paul Johnson again making a big move on the entry to that pits corner. Cossa leads him on the fourth. Then Simmons holding that second. Little has got the third. Johnson going around the outside to try and get around the outside. Little and goes for the third. Mogg has got that fifth place. Meacham is in sixth. As the leader, Mark Cossa into that pits corner for the final time. He's going to unbeaten in his opening 3 rides. Again, Paul Johnson also on the inside of Gareth Little to go for the third. Cossa gets one in ride. Miles Simmons picks up his second place. Terrific scrap for third and fourth. Paul Johnson gets the third. Gareth Little is in 4. Joe Mogg in 5. Jeff Meesa 6th place. Super Action for the minor places in race number 18. Warning to rider number 151 in that race. Warning to Jeff Meese from that race from the clerk of the course. Super Action race number 18, a win for number 37, Mark Costa and Carl Bly, their third of the afternoon. Second, number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. And third, number 7, Paul Johnson and Terry Saunders. 43, 98, 151. 1 minute 27.73. We move on then to the interval race, which is race 18A, the third leg of the intermediates and juniors. So third leg of the intermediates and the junior action with Joe Nichols winning the opening 2. And it's again Henry Atkins making a good start. Max Brown's got away. Joe Nichols has gone through on the inside and moved through in the second place. He gets inside Atkins and leads going in the top corner for the first time. Brown winds it on round the outside to go through in the second place. And so it's Nichols who leads. They completely open up. Atkins gets back inside Brown and moves back through the second place. But Nichols leads with Atkins in second. Brown has got the third. Dummett in 4. Bully in 5. Bree in 6. Leo Dummett in 7. That's the top 7 going up the back straight. Once going to get Henry Atkins under pressure for that second place. Max Brown trying to find the speed to get round the outside of that top corner as Nichols starts to get away the front. Brown winds it on round the edge of Atkins, but Atkins holds his place to hang on to that second place. Second place 2 then with Nichols the leader, but Atkins in second. Brown is in third. Dummett is in 4. 45. Bree 6. Dummett in 7. That's the top 7. They make their way up the back straight once again then. Nichols still leads. Henry Atkins having a good ride, hanging on to that second place. Max Brown can't seem to catch him at the moment. That scrap for second and third places as Nichols leads them on the full then. So that's in forward in second. Brown using every inch of track back there in third place. He's got Dummett in 4. He's got Sol Bully's pulled in the middle of the track while holding that 5th place position as Joe Nichols up the back straight for the final time. Looking to make it 3-3. In the heats of the intermediates and juniors. He comes off that final corner. Again picks up the winning ride. Henry Atkins gets the second place. Max Brown comes across the line in third. Jeff Dummett is 4. Bree in 5, and Leo Dummett in 6th place. Result then of race number 18A. Win for number 90, Joe Nichols. Second, number 29, Henry Atkins. And third, number 9, Jack Dummett. Fourth, number 22, who has moved back 1 place. Then 88 and 19. 1 minute 24.09. 1 minute 24.09. If marshals and ambulance personnel would like to stand down, we'd like you back racing at 3:30, please. Thank you very much. On the line and revving up then for race number 19, the start of the final 2 heats of qualifying for the solos for the 2014 Wimborne Whoppa Trophy. Up for the tape, somebody's front wheel right up in front of their faces. Mark Baseby leads them going up the back straight for the first time. Adam Phillimore's gone away in 2nd place. Danny Warwick in 3rd. Rob Fortune in 4th. It's Harland Cook in 5. That's the top 5. They stream by us for the first time. Then it's Baseby leading. Second Warwick has got the 3rd. 4-2-4. Cook in 5. Hillsley in 6. Jason Bunyan surprisingly back in 7th place. So that's a long way back for Jason Bunyan to be after a very good opening start to the heats. It's Baseby roaring away at the front. Then Warwick gets inside Phillimore. A tremendous move on the inside there. Baseby leads from Warwick in 2nd. Phillimore's got the 3rd place. Fortune up a good line in 4th. Cook in 5. Bunyan still back in 6th as they go up the back straight once again. Baseby's got the bit between his teeth this time. He's really roaring up that back straight. Warwick still holds a 2nd place position. Phillimore's got the 3rd. Fortune in 4th. Coming under pressure from Cook in 5. Bunyan still back in 6th. As Baseby leads him on the pole then. Warwick has got the 2nd. Phillimore's in 3rd. Cook is on the 4th. Fortune in 5. Bunyan in 6th. Hillsley in 7th place. Then the leader Mark Baseby up the back straight for the final time in race number 19. Impressive stuff for number 3. Mark Baseby, he gets the winning ride. 2nd place goes to Danny Warwick. Good race the 3rd. Oh, and Phillimore's dropped it while going to 3rd. Cook is in 4. Fortune 5. Bunyan 6. Hillsley 7. Rob Snow in 8. And Adam Phillimore just about to come underneath Harland Cook to get the 3rd place. Dropped it on the exit from that top corner and will push it across the line to pick up crucial race points.
I think this officer who's in a better position than he fell off the rest of him.
Very eventful race number 19, one with number 3, Mark Baseby. 2nd, number 52, Danny Warwick, and 3rd, number 7, Harland Cook. 5, 10, 821, 189, and 24. 1 minute 12.92. 1 minute 12.92. The winning time, race number 20. Jason Newitt is number 80.
I mean, I can understand that in the off-season. No. I mean, he's our number 1. Yeah. No. No, honest not. Honest not. That's it.
So riders settling in for race number 20.
I mean, just the ricochet.
Waiting across from that part of the tape, so there you go. James Shane's made a good start. Josh Dingle's going away. David Spates quickly away. Georgie Wood hasn't made the best of starts. He's fifth coming up the back straight for the first time as Shane leads into that top corner on lap number 1. Dingle trying to squeeze through on the interstate to go to the second place, in second. Dingle in third, Wood is in fourth, Cresswell in five, and Wood sweeps round the outside of Dingle and gets round the outside of Spade to move through in the second place. Super bottom corner there by Georgie Wood, sees him go through in the second place, but Shane's the lead into that top corner on lap number 2. Wood has got that second place position. Shane's the clear leader, and Wood in second, and Spade in third. Josh Dingle's got the June bubble, will hold in fourth, Cresswell through to 5, Harris is in 6, Newitt in 7, Hodgson in 8, Atkinson in 9. That's a 9 then, as James Shane's well clear going into that top corner once again. Woods holds that second place. Spade has got the third. Equidistant between his top 3 as Shane's leads him on the ball now, with Wood holding second place. Spade has got the third place position. Cresswell is up to 4. Harris is in 5. Newitt in 6, Atkins in 7, Hodgson in 8th place. James Shane's at that top corner for the final time. Impressive winning ride again in race number 24. James Shane's. George Wood gets the second place. Third place is David Spade. Long way back to Scott Cresswell is going to come across the line in 4th. Darren Harris in 5, Jason Newitt in 6, Warren Atkinson 7th, and Jody Hodgson in 8th place. Race 20, a win for number 93, James Shane's. Second, number 96, Georgie Wood. And third, number 82, David Spate. 200, 171, 80, 212, and 53. Very quick time again. 1 minute 11.42. 1 minute 11.42. No race number 21. No race 21. We move on to race 22, the next set of heats for the 1000cc sidecars. No race 21 for 500 sidecars. Well, we can only see 3 crews circling the track at the moment, so nice zone of Rob Wilson, who of course is unbeaten at the moment, so we don't quite know what the problem is with Rob. He has won his opening 3, so he's the rider we're looking for this race number 22. So just the 3 crews then for race number 22. No Rob Wilson. It's Miles Simmons making a good start. Paul Johnson's the crew that's going in. Neil Owen is in 3rd place. Oh, and they touch there going into that top corner. Miles Simmons and Paul Johnson clearly touched on the entry to that top corner. And it's Miles Simmons who leads going to the back straight the first time. Paul Johnson goes roaring through on the inside. Miles Simmons again back round the outside. Paul Johnson comes again back up the inside line. Paul Johnson holding the inside. Miles Simmons making a move round the outside, and Simmons comes back alongside. Rocks again to the first place on the entry to that top corner. Neil Owens not too far behind in 3rd place as Paul Johnson leads going down the back straight once again. Miles Simmons holds that second. Neil Owen trying to get through on the inside. Miles Simmons does get through to move through in his 2nd place as Johnson leads with Owen in 2nd. Simmons has got the 3rd. Equidistant between these 3 as they complete lap number 2. It's Johnson leads. Second, Miles Simmons is in 3rd place. They go into that top corner once again. Paul Johnson, Terry Saunders, Clearford, Neil Owen and Jason Farwell have got that 2nd place. Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley in 3rd. Again, equidistance. They move into the pits corner once again then. Johnson the leader, but Owen has got the 2nd. Simmons is back in 3rd. Lost that flag at it. Terry Saunders has got a lead going into that top corner for the final time. Neil Owen and Jason Farwell desperately trying to close the gap in 2nd place. Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley, they are in 3rd place. At the pits corner for the final time, it's Paul Johnson and Terry Saunders going to win race number 22. 2nd goes to Neil Owen and Jason Farwell. 3rd place Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley in a very eventful race number 22. Super Racing race number 22, won by number 7 Paul Johnson and Terry Saunders. 2nd number 12 Neil Owen, Jason Farwell, and 3rd number 9 Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. 1 minute 31.02. 1 minute 31.02. Race 23, delete number 42. So we're looking for 4 crews on the line then for race number 23. That's exactly who we've got unbeaten. Mark Coster is on the outside. We got Twilloffen next to him. Then we got Simon Beanie. Then a gap with Gareth Little on the inside. Race number 23. Up front the tape. So where they go, Coster's made an absolute stormer from the 4 gate. Simon Beanie is the crew that's gone with it for Coster. In second, Hoffman is in third, Little in 4th place. That's the 4 then. Then the back straight they go on the opener. Mark Coster and Carl Bly looking to be totally unbeaten in the heats of this Wimborne Whoppa for 2014. They lead into that pits corner on the opening lap. Simon Beanie, Gareth Bemister have got that second place position. As Coster leads completing the opener then. And that second. Will Hoffman in third. Gareth Little is in 4th place. Equal distance between the 4s. They go down the back straight once again. Coster and Blythe totally in control of the fronting, setting a very hot pace to the front. Simon Beanie, Gareth Bemister consolidating that second place position. Will offer Nicky Owen trying to close the gap in third. Gareth Little, Sam Foley have got that 4th place. That's the order to say the distance between the 4 crews. The spectacular Coster going down that back straight once again. Riding as one there with his passenger. Going down that back straight, they're now brought to the length of a straight clear of Simon Beanie and Gareth Bemister in second place position. Last lap flag comes out then, the crew number 37, the crew of Mark Coster and Mark Bly, totally on trouble at the front, and Simon Beanie, Gareth Bemister in second. We're off to Nicky Owen in third. Gareth Little, Sam Foley have got that 4th place, already halfway down the back straight for the final time of the Masters champion. They lead going into that pits corner. It's going to be unbeaten in the heats for Mark Coster and Carl Bly. Simon Beanie, Gareth Bemister pick up the second place position. Will offer Nicky Owen come across the line in third. Gareth Little, Sam Foley in 4th place. Race 23, a win for number 37, Mark Coster and Carl Bly. Second, number 76, Simon Beanie, Gareth Bemister. And third, number 80, Will Offen and Nicky Owen. Fourth, number 43, 1 minute 26.34. 1 minute 26.34. We're looking for full 6 crews for race number 24. All 6 crews coming out then for race number 24, the last qualifying heat for the big chairs. So the 6 crews coming to line then for race number 24. Just waiting for Jeff Meese to settle in gate number 5. Last heat of sidecar action. Up for the tape, John Hiscock making a good start from the inside. Pete Colvin's gone with him, so is Joe Margaret. Hiscock released for Colvin, second. But he goes through in the 4. Wills is in 5. Jeff Meese completely left at the start. He's back in 6th place. So John Hiscock leads, going down the back straight for the first time. Colvin's have got that second. Margaret's in 3rd. Hoodie in 4. Wilson 5. Meeks are back in position number 6. They come out of that pits corner and through to complete the opening lap. Then it's John Hiscock and Carl Ballow lead then. But Colvin's in 2nd place. Joe Morgan, Jake Cutler have got the 3rd. Matt Hoodie is in 4th. Darren Wilson 5. Jeff Meese pulls off and makes his way back into the pits after struggling in 6th place. John Hiscock clear going down that back straight once again. Pete Colvin desperately trying to close the gap in 2nd. These 2 getting away from Joe Mogg in 3rd. And he's coming under pressure about 3rd place from Matt Hoodie, trying very hard. They're in 4th place. Hiscock leads, then Colvin in 2nd. Mogg has got the 3rd. But he's definitely getting close in 4th. 2 of the main action is for 3rd and 4th place. It's Mogg on the inside. Hoodie trying to final line round the outside. Darren Wills back in position number 5. There's Hiscock and Bell clear going into that pits corner on lap number 3. Still Colvin holds that 2nd place position. A big gap then, but Joe Mogg challenger Matt Hoodie, who comes right round the outside of that pits corner once again. Darren Wills getting close in 5th place. as Hiscock down the back straight for the final time. He's clear of Colvin, who's got the second. Mark is hanging on to third. Hood has gone wide and Wilson's gone through into fourth place. Matt Hood has gone from fourth to fifth as John Hiscock picks up the winning ride. Second is Pete and Steve. Joe Mogg again coming under pressure for that third place, holding on to the inside line. Mogg and Cook get the third. Wilson fourth, Hoodie in fifth place. Race 24, the final qualifying heat for the big chairs, and a win for number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bowell. Second is number 99, Pete and Steve Colvin, and third, number 98, Joe Mogg, Jake Cutler. 30 and 6:8:9. 1 minute 30.68 the winning time. 1 minute 30.68. We now move on then to race 24A, which is the fourth and final leg of the intermediate and junior action. Don't forget that Soul Bully will be on Henry Atkins' spare bike.
I've just told Reese the same thing. Stop it. You'll play over there. You're not annoying anyone.
So we move on then to race 24A, the last heat of the intermediates and junior action. Where we go, Henry Atkins has made a super start, and we're looking for Joe Nichols to chase him, and that's exactly what Joe Nichols is doing. Max Brown's gone through in the third place as Atkins leads going into that top corner. Nichols trying to get round the outside, Max Brown trying to get round the parable as Atkins leads completely one then. So Nichols has got second, Brown has got the third. Dummett is in fourth place, 3 and 5 to the Dummett in position number 6. So Soul Bully has not come out of Henry Atkins' spare bike, and it's Atkins who leads going up the back straight once again. Nichols, who's yet to be beaten so far this afternoon, is about 3 bikes behind in second place. Brown hanging on to that third place position. Dummett is in 4. Atkins goes wide. Nichols trying to squeeze through on the inside. Nichols comes through on the inside. Nichols leads and Atkins in second. Brown has got that third place. Dummett in 4, 3 and 5. Leo Dummett in position number 6. Oh, and we've got Max Brown has dropped it on that pits corner, will hold in the third place position. So it's now Nichols who leads, from Atkins in second. Dummett's now gone through into third. Bree in 4. Leo Dummett in position number 5. So Max Brown not enjoying the best of luck this afternoon. As Nichols leads him on to 4th. And Atkins holding that second place position. A big gap then to Jack Dummett, who's got the 4th. Jack Bree in 5. Leo Dummett is in 6. Watching Nichols going up the back straight for the final time is increasingly with every turn of the wheel, looking to make it 4 and 4 in the heats of the intermediates and juniors. Joe Nichols gets the winning ride. Henry Atkins picks up his 4th at second place. Jack Dummett should come across the line in 3rd. And then we're looking for the 2 juniors to fill 4th and 5th, and it's Jack Bree just ahead there of Leo Dummett. They've entertained us royally this afternoon. Very impressive stuff there from Joe Nichols, unbeaten from the 4 heats. He leads the parade round. So show your appreciation for the youngsters, some tremendous intermediate and junior action. Joe Nichols, 4 rides, 4 winning rides there. He leads the parade round. Henry Atkins has picked up 4 second places. Then we've got Jack Dummett on his lap of honour, Jack Bree and Leo Dummett. Well, marshals, keep an eye open for an oil catch. Oil catch tank on the track, please. Oil catch tank on the track, please. Race 24A is a win for number 90, Joe Nichols. Second, number 29, Henry Atkins. And third, number 9, Jack Dummett. 88 and 19. 1 minute 23.24. 1 minute 23.24, the winning time. And they come then for the final heat for the 500 sidecars. 6 crews coming into line then for the final heat of 500 sidecar action. 4-point scoring heats for these crews today. This is not a final, this is another leg of their competition. So crews coming to line then for race number 25, on the leg of the 500 sidecars. Up for the tapes, everybody gets away, and it looks like one of the Reeds leading going up the back straight. Here's one of the Reeds in. Nick Radley's gone through in second place. Dave Carvill is in third. The Reed is in fourth. Berwick in 5. Harris in 6. That's the 6. They go in that top corner on the opening lap. Then it's Wayne Reed who comes out in front. Then Nick Radley in second. Dave Carvill is in third. Mike Reed is in 4th, Dan Berwick is in 5. That's a 5 as they go up that back straight once again. Still Wayne Reed leads for Nick and Abi Radley holding that second place position. Dave Carvill has got the 3rd. Mike Reed in 4th, Dan Berwick in 5. Colin Harris in 6, and Mike Reed goes through on the inside to move from the 3rd place. They've moved Dave Carvill over. Dave Carvill's come to a stop for holding. Nick and Abi Radley has got the 2nd. Mike Reed in 3rd, Dan Berwick in 4. Problems again for Dave Carvill. The 2nd time he's packed up this afternoon. We're in the scoring position as Wayne Reed leads going up the back straight once again. Nick and Abi Radley close the gap with every turn of the wheels. They move into that top corner once again. Wayne Reed holds the inside. No way for on the inside for Nick Radley, who's got wide on the exit for that top third. Radley in 2nd. Mike Reed in 3rd. Berwick is in 4. Harris in 5 as they make their way up the back straight for the funnel time. 4 bites between 1st and 2nd as Wayne Reed again leads Nick Radley going into that top corner for the funnel time. One last go by Nick Radley, but he's not going to get to Wayne Reed from that position. It's Wayne Reed who picks up the winning ride. Nick and Abi Radley gets in 2nd. Mike Reed is in 3rd. Dan Berwick is in 4th. Colin Harris in 5th place. So just looking across on that far side, I'm sure the 500 sidecars will come round and lap along us, so show your appreciation and all in conversation going up that back straight. So once again the return of Mike Reed and Wayne Reed. They both rode extremely well this afternoon, and Wayne Reed and Curtis McElhenney win that final heat of the 500 sidecars. So Wayne Reed and Curtis McElhenney lead them round. Then we've got Mike Reed and Natasha Bartlett. Thank you. So Wayne Reed come round then with Mike Reed and Nick and Abi Radley, the 3 crews coming round their lap of honour. At the conclusion we had some Super 500 Cycle Club return again to the sport for Wayne Reed and for Mike Reed on the return back to the sport, and Nick and Abi Radley. Result of that race then is a win for number 56, Wayne Reed and Curtis McElhenney. 2nd, number 21, Nick and Abi Radley. And 3rd, number 57, Mike Reed, Natasha Bartlett. 68 and 19. 1 minute 23.23. 1 minute 23.23. The overall position with the 500 sidecars, it's 1st, Nick and Abi Radley. 2nd, Wayne Reed, Clive McElhenney. And 3rd, Mike Reed and Natasha Bartlett. So out they come then for the 2014 Wimborne Solo Final. Will it be James Shanes? The only man to lower his colours so far today has been Jason Bunyan, but he got his revenge in the next set of heats. Mark Baseby's been very, very quick indeed. So has Georgie Wood, but Georgie Wood could never make the gate. He's got to do it from the back. Danny Warwick, after not riding in his opening race, has picked up a lot of points for his next 3 to get into this final. Harland Cook, you can never discount Harland neither. So all sorts of possibilities as we move into this solo final for the 2014 Wimborne Whoppa. So they choose their gating positions then for race number 26, the Wimborne Whoppa Solo Final. See David Spate right over on the outside. Rob Fortune at last pick. He comes in towards the middle of the grid. Mark Baseby about 3 for the outside. Harland Cook towards the inside of the grid. Looks like Danny Warwick 1 from the inside. So the main men could well be in the middle of that grid as they settle then for the solo final. Starters move away. Up from the tapes and Spates made a cracking start, but James Shanes has got away with him. And Danny Warwick trying to come through on the inside. Georgie Wood has completely missed the start. He's back in 6th place at the moment. As Shanes leads going into that top corner. Georgie Wood coming right round the outside. As Shanes leads from Warwick in second. Spade in 5, Wood in 6 for all two with a big sweep round the outside. James Shanes is getting away the front. Look at Georgie Wood coming round the outside. He moves through into 5th place, but he's left himself too much to do with a dreadful start again. As we see Shanes clear at the front, they're being chased by Warwick, who's got that 2nd place. Harland Cook, this one in 3rd place. Georgie Wood in 5, Bunyan in 7, Spade in 8. That's the top 8 is Shanes getting away at the front. Still Warwick holds that 2nd place position. Cook has got the 3rd, Baseby in 4. They're getting away from Georgie Wood in position number 5. Bunyan's up to 6 as Shanes leads him off the floor. Shanes a clear leader, but Warwick has got the 2nd. Cook is in 3rd and Baseby looking for that 3rd place of Harland Cook. Georgie Wood in 5th place there, bunching up the 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Shanes a length of a straight, clear at the front. So a good race going on for the minor places. Mark Baseby again making a move for that 3rd place of Harland Cook as James Shanes wins the solo 2014 Whoppa. Del Warwick gets the 2nd place, 5 the 1st, Cook gets 3rd, Baseby 4, Wood in 5, Bunyan in 6, Fortune 7, Spate in 8th place. So James Shanes made the start. He just got clear going into that top corner. They chased him for a lap, but along the race went the father. James Shanes got away and is the 2014 solo winner of the Wimborne Whoppa. Dan Warwick, despite missing his opening ride, has now picked up that 2nd place overall. The battling Harland Cook is in 3rd and Mark Baseby in 4th with Georgie Wood in 5th place. So please salute these solo riders on their lap of honour. They're up on that top corner, cracking solo final between 8 very, very quick riders. So please show your appreciation for the 8 solos who've contested that Wimborne Whoppa solo final. They are led round by Mark Baseby, then Dan Warwick, Rob Fortune, David Spade, James Shanes, the winner of the Whoppa for 2014, Jason Bunyan, Harland Cook, and the last one to come round. He's got to improve that gating. He battles from the back, but he leaves himself too much to do at the start. Georgie Wood, number 96. Very spectacular solo final, won by number 93, James Shanes. 2nd, number 52, Danny Warwick. And 3rd, number 7, Harland Cook. 4th, number 3, Mark Baseby. 5, number 96, Georgie Wood. 6th, number 10, Jason Bunyan. 7th, number 5, Rob Fortune. And 8th, number 82, David Spate. The winning time, the quickest of the day for the solos, 1 minute 10.79. 1 minute 10.79. Will all spectators, if you can, please assist the club after this sidecar race? Can you untie some of the ropes loosen the stakes and then put them back in the ground, please. It would be a great help for the club membership. We've got to clear the field this afternoon. If you can untie the ropes, just loosen the stakes, put them back in the same hole. It saves them bending down to pick them up, because there are some tired backs at the end of a grass track meeting. So if you can help in any way. And that message from the police, please do not turn right when you get to the main road. Go left, go to the mini roundabout and come back up the other side of the road. The police station will be watching you. It does the club no favours if you go the wrong way out of that main entrance. Thank you. And the police station is just 2 minutes down the road, and they will be watching. So please, when you go at the main road, turn left, go down to the mini roundabout and come back up the other side of the road. It saves a lot of problems. Thank you. 1000cc sidecar final, Mark Cosser, Rob Wilson, John Hiscock, Pete Colvin, Will Offen and Neil Owen. Interesting that Rob Wilson didn't ride in another leg. He knew he had enough points to get in the final. But extra ride for Paul Johnson, didn't see him get through. He got 4 crews on 19 points. They went into this sidecar final. Look at Mark Cosser to make the start, and Cosser has made the start. But it's Rob Wilson making it. Rob Wilson gets the corner first. Mark Cosser making a move round the outside of that top corner. Rob Wilson wide. He's pushed Mark Cosser wide, and Coleman's gone through on the inside. Cosser now back to third, moves back through into second place as Rob Wilson leads into the pits corner for the first time. Mark Cosser has got that second place. Bishop Coxer trying to come from the inside. Wilson. Rob Wilson. He's got before Hopper by Neil over the 6th sounding by. He's back in 6th place as Mark Cosser almost thrown into Rob Wilson. He does get thrown into Rob Wilson. Can Rob Wilson come back round the outside as they're moving to that pitch corner on lap number 2? Cosser drifts off the line. Wilson trying to find a way through on the inside, but Cosser holds it back. Wilson the back behind. They're going to wait for Scrapman, Coleman and Johnny Scott for 3rd and 4th place as Mark Cosser leads in the back straight once again. Rob Wilson closed the gap slightly, coming down that back straight. That machine of Neil Owen sounds absolutely awful. Back in 6th place position as Mark Cosser and Carvill lead on the last lap then for Rob Wilson, holding that hanging on to 3rd. Coleman's has got the 4th. It's Owen in 5 with Owen in 6 as they race to the back straight for the follow time. Mark Cosser cleared and Rob Wilson trying all he knows. He can't close the gap there. Mark Cosser, one last effort by Rob Wilson on the entry to that pits corner. Cosser rides mid-track. Wilson goes for the inside. Mark Cosser gets through in line. 2nd is Rob Wilson. Tight for 3rd and 4th is Christopher Scott from Pete Colvin. Then Will Offen and finally Neil Owen on that very sick sounding Goblin who's just coasting down the back straight. So it was Rob Wilson that made the start, and Colvin's got away. Mark Cosser was momentarily back in 3rd place. He got by Coleman's. He then chased after Rob Wilson, and that completes. And that Neil Owen coming home 6th, and that's 6th by. Well done, Neil, to get it home. But you cannot take it away from Mark Cosser. He was unbeaten in the heats and won the final at Ledbury last evening. He's unbeaten in the heats and has won the final today. A fantastic weekend's racing by the reigning Masters champion. Unbeaten yesterday, unbeaten today. You can't ask for any better than that. I'm sure they'll come round on a lap of honour. That was a superb 1000cc sidecar final. They're led round by Mark Cosser and Carvill. You can see why they are the reigning Masters champion. They're going to take an awful lot of stopping again this year. Mark Cosser and Carvill leading around the lap of honour. Superb performance. What a great try there by Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Really made them work hard for it that time. Pete and Steve Colvin, another super ride by Pete and Steve Colvin. And then we've got John Hiscock and Carvill snatched that 3rd place. Will Offen and Nicky Owen and poor old Neil Owen with that sick sounding goblin that stopped up on the top corner. Give a result of the 1000cc sidecar final then. The win for number 37, Mark Cosser and Carvill. 2nd, number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. And 3rd, number 184, John Hiscock and Carvill. 4th, number 99, that's Pete and Steve Colvin. 5th number 80, Will Hoffman and Nicky Owen, and 6th number 12, Neil Owen and Jason Farwell. 1 minute 28.09, the winning time, 1 minute 28.09, and Rob Wilson's giving Neil Owen a toe down that back straight. That's great to see there. Somebody's lost a crash hammer who's being towed there. The marshals like to pick it up, either Neil Owen or Jason Farwell have lost their crash helmet. Being sportingly took back to the pits there by Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. That's great to see, and let's hope it isn't too much damage for Neil Owen. It sounded really sick as he did the 4 laps there in that sidecar final. So please, if you can help by loosening some stakes and untying some ropes, presentation would take place almost immediately. When you get to the main road, please turn left. Thank you. One of the unsung heroes of grass track racing, people you very, very rarely see, that we couldn't run the sport without them. Now, I'm sure it was his 70th birthday yesterday. I thought it was his 60th, but I've been informed it's his 70th birthday. So can we have please a big round of applause for Charlie Patterson, just stood over there. He's lap scores, he does pit box, he does points, he does absolutely everything at grass track. And without people like him, he couldn't run this super sport. So very happy birthday for yesterday, Charlie. Thank you. Some tremendous action with the 500 sidecars this afternoon, and finishing in 3rd place with 15 points, Mike Reed and Natasha Bartlett.
Good old Mike. Oh,
Mike Reed and Natasha Bartlett, the 3rd place with 15 points. Thank you. Runner-up in the 500 sidecars, Wayne Reed and Curtis McAnally. And the winner of the 500 sidecars with 26 points, superb performance, multi-British champions, Nick Abi Radley.
Sorry to keep everybody waiting. I went to the bar, but nobody bought me a drink. I had the money. Yeah. Spending the money on bread. Over the PA, Thank you very much. I think the last time I won the Whoppa was around about 1990. Well done, mate. Well done, lady. Young man. Young man, Vicky. Where do I stand? Into the middle.
Right, let's have some applause for 1st, 2nd and 3rd in the 500 sidecars, Wimborne Whoppa 2014. Well, let's have a word with the top 3. We'll start with Mike and Natasha. Mike, still life on the old dog yet, isn't it?
I'll have a go now and again. It's only my 2nd meeting this year.
I know you must be delighted. You made the rostrum in that first meeting up at Carvill Wharf as well, at Court Mullen, didn't you?
Yeah, I enjoy it. You know, it's just a bit tiring now. I'm getting a bit old for it.
Natasha, enjoyed it this afternoon?
Yeah, it certainly did. It's nice to be back on.
And obviously we see you now on the back of the 1,000 sidecar sometime. Is that a thing for the future?
Possibly, not sure. Maybe next season.
And going to do some more on the back of with Mike on the 500?
Yeah, if we've got some meetings booked.
You in the British Championship, Mark?
I don't know.
That's the wife. That's the wife, she said. Right, Mike Reed and Natasha Bartlett. So we go on to Wayne Reed and Curtis McAllinney. Another good performance for Wayne.
Yeah, it was alright, wasn't it?
Are you in the British Championship, or we can ask Mum this time? No. Curtis pretty good behind him? Yeah, I just follow him. Just go where he goes. That's one in two hair raising experience this afternoon. Yeah. He got in once or twice where Angels feared to tread, didn't he? Yeah. I trust him too. There you go. Any more action for you, Wayne, or is that the finish for this season? No, I'm going to have a high Easter, do the sport up there, and then that's it for this year. So see what happens next year then, really. I mean, you're good enough to come back because, again, you've proved the results today. You're still a very competitive crew, aren't you? I suppose. That was alright, doesn't it? Goes round in circles. There you go. Wayne Reid and Curtis McElhenney. We have a word with the winners then, Nick and Abi Radley. Nick, you just said you think it was 1986 the last time you won this trophy? I think it was, yeah, sort of 86, 85 time, way before Abi was born. And obviously, European Championship in this country, we're looking to get an Englishman there this time. It's got to be a good chance at High Easter, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, you've got Josh that's going really well, and Sean Harvey and myself. If Mark can get in as well, you know, it'd be good. Podium would be nice. I've nearly done it in 2011, but yeah, I messed up the last corner. Abby, good to see you back in action. Enjoyed it behind Dad again today?
Yeah, always. I said actually earlier on to Denise that it's one of the best English tracks I've rode since I can remember, so it's good. They've got a good show.
And looking forward to the European and High Easter, is that one of your favourite tracks?
It's not one of my worst, but yeah, looking forward to it.
And I say it is a great chance for the English lad because it's a totally different circuit here to what you race abroad. We've really got to make it count. The fact that it is at High Easter this year, haven't we? Yeah, I mean, if you know they can do the track cap and everything, hopefully it'll be okay. I'm not too sure at the moment whether there's 4 or 6 on the start line. We did a semi a couple of weeks ago in Germany, and it's quite a big track, but they only put us 4 on the line because they had to have air fins, and they didn't have any air fins, so they narrowed the track up. But, I was a bit surprised that they only had 4 there. But do you prefer to have the 6? It does make it easier at the end of the day if you have a bad day in your heat. You get a chance in the B final to make the first 2 to get into the A final. So yeah, looking forward to that European, Abby.
Yes, very much so.
Very best of luck, gentlemen. Thank you very much indeed. First, second and third 500 sidecars. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed for doing these presentations. Thank you. Right, we move on to the 1000cc sidecars. We hope we've got everybody here for the big chairs and to do the presentations. Please, a big round of applause for Ken Kensington, please, to do the presentations for the 1000cc sidecars. Yeah. Right then, Ken said he's made the steps, so we'll start off with the presentations. A superb third place in that final goes to John Hiscock and Carvill.
Oh, I see. Oh no. Oh,
Second place in the 1000 sidecars. He really made the winner go in that final. Superb performance. Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. And the winners of the 1000cc sidecars, what can you say? They were unbeaten on that very small track at Ledbury last evening. They put together another magnificent unbeaten performance this afternoon, showing why they are the reigning Masters champions. First place, 1000 sidecars, Wimborne Whoppa 2014, Mark Cosser and Carvill.
I wish you was that slow getting off the gate. You can do it. He wanted to grab a kiss up, didn't he?
Well, let's have some applause please for the top three with the Super 1000cc sidecar finals and all we do. Thank you very much. We'll have a word with the three crews. Okay, we start with John and Carl. John, it went well last year, it's going equally as well this year, so you must once again possibly shelve those retirement plans?
It sounds like it, yeah. My daughters keep saying, let's do another year, so we'll do another year.
Carl is just getting better and better. He's like good wine, he gets better with time, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he's outdoing me now. It's me that I'm the one having the aches and pains and not him. So, yeah, so he's trying to talk me into doing next year as well, I think. So, fingers crossed.
Terrific scrap with the Colvins for that third place, John.
Yeah, we had to get back Peter because he got by us in one. So, yeah, it's a good scrap.
All in all, a cracking day's racing for you.
Yeah, it was. It was a hard day's racing, you know. But I have to say, you know, well done to the club. The track was absolutely fantastic. I think it's probably the best track I've ever ridden here. And it was absolutely awesome.
There you go, well done Wimborne Club. It's the best track he's ridden for a long time. Thank you very much indeed. We'll have a word with the runners up then. Rob and Terry. Rob, tactical move not to take that last heat. You knew you got enough points to make the final. Were you resting the wrist?
Yeah, no, not really the wrist. The bike was overheating, and that's why we really give it a rest, to be fair. So, yeah, we you know, that's how it is. It would have been nice to have gone out there, and but it was really, really hot in two of them races. So.
Super start, but again, he looks as if he might have just got the drop there in the split second. He was there again, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's only a young man, isn't he, really, compared to me, so... But no, I've said it before, you know, Mark's probably the guy that we all got to beat, and he obviously took his motorcycling skills to Australia and done us all proud, and he's still doing it here, so, you know, good luck, but, you know, we have got to catch him, that's for sure.
Terry, very busy afternoon on the back of Paul as well.
Yeah, no, that was all wrong. It was Bradley Steer was on the back of Paul.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was Bradley, but I was told it was you. I do apologise for that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. That's all right. But yeah, fair play to Bradley. Yeah, get on the back of Jono. I did get on the back of Jono in practice. Yeah, if that's what you want to call it. But
what was wrong with Robbie the machine? He's been absolutely fine, hasn't he, this year? He must be particularly disappointed today.
Yeah, for sure, you know, real unfortunate. It sounds like the gearbox has gone on the bike and the chain come off in practice, but unfortunately that's racing, but I'm sure we'll see him back there next week, for sure, we will. We definitely see him back there next week.
Thank you very much indeed, Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders, thank you. On then to the winning crew, a very busy and very successful weekend, Mark, unbeaten on that small track last night. Totally different setup today, but once again you've come out on top.
Yeah, happy with it. Tried a few different things yesterday, which worked out for us in the end, and then bring it here and carry on doing well.
Enjoyed it, Carl, again this afternoon?
I'm enjoying it, but I'm a bit tired now. I'm getting old like Rob.
The problem is, Mark, you never used to gate and you used to come battling through, but now it's like Terry said, if you're just gating them, they can't get at you, can they?
Well, that's the trouble with not gating. It's just scratch our head times. All year it's not been good at the start, but it's got good speed today, so we're getting there.
And Robbie completely out-gated you today, didn't he? And John was also quick away as well in the final.
Well, no, these two quick gators, you can't give them half a second off the start because then you're battling through it and it hurts when they fill you in.
But you must be delighted, it's win after win, big track, small track, it can only boost your confidence, can't it?
Oh yeah, it's getting there, just try and do it for the Masters, one that counts.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Crosser and Carl Blight, and a round of applause for second and third as well, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, one more turn round and then the other way.
Just let Ken get down the steps. He's like the rest of us, he's not in the first flush of youth at the moment, so well done Ken, thank you very much indeed. Right, we move on then to the 500 solos, and we'll ask Karen from County Crest to come forward please to do the presentations. County Crest, one of our main sponsors today, put an awful lot into grass track racing and Speedway as well. They are Paul Speedway's main sponsors now, and they do put a tremendous amount into grass track racing as well. We thank them very much for their generous sponsorship. Without people like this, we could not run this super sport of grass track racing. Thank you very much indeed. So we move on then to 2014 Solo Wimborne Whoppa Top 3. In third place, Harland Cook. In second place, and what a performance. Of course, he didn't take part in the first set of heats. He got enough points to make the final. He was a superb second in the final. Johnny Warwick. And the winner of the 2014 Wimborne Whoppa. There have been some famous names on this trophy. He watched the first heat, he thought, is it going to happen? Because he was beaten by Jason Bunyan. Next time out, he got his better of Jason Bunyan. He continually got quicker and quicker as the day went on. In the final, he clocked the quickest time of the day. A magnificent performance for a very exciting young prospect. 2014 Wimborne Whoppa winner, James Shanes.
Every week.
Come on.
Every week.
Come on. He's a super fit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 1, 2, 3, please a round of applause as they take the photo call. Thank you.
You see you don't wear a bra, it keeps sitting on the shoulder.
Right, we move on to third place, Harland. Hard afternoon's racing for you.
Yeah, I had a bit of trouble there in practice, sorted it out. When I changed the ignition, it fell apart on me. Switched over bike, and I thought it went a bit better with that bike. Get behind, there's a few stones up there, I've got a few bruises from today, you know. It was a good day's racing, I enjoyed it.
Cracking scrap with Mark Baseby for that third place in the final.
Yeah, I mean, I come out there on the last lap as we come over for the finish, and I could hear him roaring up the inside, but I just pinned it flat out on the back as much as I could, and I just about got it.
And overall delighted with your performance today?
Yeah, good racing.
There you go, thank you very much, Harland Cook. Second place, Johnny Warwick. Johnny, why did you actually miss that first heat?
Well, we had a sighting lap, and as I come down towards the start line, my bike started to make a rattle. And then it got a bit worse and turned into a bit of a big knocking noise as I pulled up to the start line. And yeah, I was losing power and compression and the knocking noise. I thought it's not worth blowing an engine in your first heat, so rushed back to the pit. But I knew I weren't going to have enough time to warm the other bike. It's all ready to go, but by the time you warm it up, it's gone cold by that point. It's not worth ruining two engines. It's expensive enough one engine, so thought we needed to make some points up in the rest of the meeting though.
It meant that you really did have to scrap in those next heats to get into the final, didn't you?
Yeah, you know, but it made me more determined. You know, I've not had the best of seasons apart from on the sand this year. I've not really been riding to my best this year. I know I can do it and beat them all, but yeah, I've not had the best years. But today, no, it felt really good. The track felt really good. Just some quick boys out there. You know, it was always going to be tough. James flying gate in that final, and he's been so quick this year, all year. So we've got to work a bit harder and find out what's wrong with number one engine.
But still a step in the right direction, a good second place against a quality field today.
Yeah, definitely. Just got to keep moving forward.
Thank you very much indeed. Second place, Danny Warwick. Thank you. James, first race, what were your thoughts after Jason had just beaten you in that first race?
Well, after the first race, I was quite surprised how close it was to Jason. I knew it was going to be a hard day, and the track was quite slippery, so after that first ride, I made a few changes and it appeared to work, and it kept changing the bike during the day and it just got better and better.
Must have been a great psychological boost, because next time out you met him again and you comprehensively beat him. That was a big major boost for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't believe after the first one I started, it's going to be a hard day. Just coming back from the knee injury, I was trying to save my knee and just do what I could, and made the gate, and I couldn't believe how fast I was going and where he was. It was unbelievable, really.
And of course the crucial thing was to make the gate in that final as well, which is exactly what you did.
Yeah, I was getting a bit nervous at the start, starting to twitch, but made the gate and couldn't believe how fast he was going. It was 4 laps head down, didn't want to take the chance of backing off, so I kept it pinned for all 4 laps and just kept pulling away, and just can't believe, set the fastest time, so I can't really complain about this.
When you get home and look at some of the names on this winning trophy for the Wimborne Whoppa, it's going to fill you with pride that you at such a young age have won such an illustrious trophy.
Yeah, it's always been my dream to win this meeting. I won the junior Whoppa, and to come here, I put the track up and I put the work in, and to be able to come here and win the meeting, it's just really proud moment. Have Danny up here as well, 2 club members up here, it's brilliant.
Thank you very much indeed. Your 2014 Wimborne Whoppa solo winner James Shanes, plus Harland Cook third, Danny Warwick second place. Thank you very much indeed, gentlemen.
Every week, isn't it?
Carvill County Crest is going to stop up here to present the Youth Awards. We want the top 3 in the Inters, and in 3rd place in the Inters, Jack Demmett. Runner-up in the Inters, Henry Atkins. And the winner of the Inters this afternoon, superb unbeaten performance, Joe Nichols. Okay, we just got a word with Joe. I know that Henry will dash off before I can get to him like he always does. Right, we'll have you all 3 together. Joe, tremendous performance, 4 super wins.
Yeah, thanks. The track rode really well today. Yeah, I'd like to thank Dad for all the help today.
And following on from that superb performance in Cornwall, an even better performance today.
Yeah, just improved loads. Hopefully improved now for the British champ.
Well done. Henry, 4 good battling second places.
Yeah, it's alright. I like the track, it's really nice and smooth.
Dad pleased with your performance today?
Yeah, he's really pleased, considering I'm the youngest in the class.
And obviously looking forward to the British Championships at Fenlands at the end of the month.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
And Jack battled away and picked up a very good third place.
Yeah, I'm pleased with that today.
And his younger brother Leo pleased with his second place in the juniors?
I think so, yeah.
And are you going to ride in the British Championship as well?
Yeah, I am.
There you go. 1, 2, 3 and the intermediates. Joe Nichols and the Atkins, Jack to Dummy. Thank you very much. It's just first place then for the juniors. We will be getting medals to the other riders, but we want first place in the juniors. He's back along with the inters this afternoon. First place, Jack B. Okay, we've got a with Jack. Jack, have you enjoyed it this afternoon?
Yeah, brilliant track.
It must be hard because the inters have got so much more power than you. You keep battling away behind them and doing your own thing.
Yeah.
You had your own private scrap there with Leo Dummy as well, and you were enjoying that.
Yeah, brilliant.
And the super trophy to pick up today.
Pardon?
Super trophy that you won today.
Oh, yeah.
And you two looking forward to the British Championships?
I'm not going.
You're not going? Why is that then, Jack? Or are you not allowed to say?
I've got Speedway the day after.
Right. So you're going to... Who's that for?
The Under-15s British Championship.
Right. So you're not doing the British Grasstrack Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, your junior winner today, Jack Bree. Thank you very much indeed. That concludes the presentations. Thanks very much to Karen from County Crest, and thank County Crest again for their magnificent sponsorship of today's meeting and for all the other grass tracks that they sponsor as well. Thank you very much. Thank you, Karen. Thank you very much indeed. Have a safe journey home. Don't forget the poacher next Sunday. Thank you. Up for the tapes, away they go. James Shanes makes a cracking start, leads going up the back straight the first time. Mark Baseby's gone their way in hot pursuit in second place. Looks like Bunyan making the move round the outside to go into that second place position. 3 abreast coming off that top corner for the first place. Richard Shanes on the inside. Bunyan trying to line round the outside. Bunyan leads Shanes in second, Baseby in third. Cook is in fourth. And Dingle's got the third, and Dingle making a big move through on the inside. Phillimore super ride there by Josh Dingle to reach back second and third place. Dave Carvill trying to find a way through on the inside. Dave Carvill does go through on the inside of second place, and Dave Carvill making the move round the outside of Nick Radley on the exit from that pits corner. And Neil Owens having to go to the Colvins for that second place. The main action for second and third at the moment is Mark Cosser and Carvill. They've got clearly complete lap number 1. Colvins have gone wide a chance for Neil Owens on the inside, and Neil Owens does. Rob Wilson stolen the march of running again. He's wide on that pits corner. Miles Simmons taking a much tighter line. Can he squeeze through on the inside? Simmons gets through on the inside. He enters that top corner for the first time then. It's Atkins who leads, but he's gone wide, and it's Nichols trying to come through on the inside line. Nichols is Atkins shoulder to shoulder the first and second place. And Brown has got the third, Drummond is in fourth. Atkins leads then, but Nichols climbing all over him in second place. Atkins holds the inside line. Nichols winds it on round the outside of that top turn. Atkins pushed him wide on the exit for the top turn. Looks like Mark Baseby gone through the third. Bunyan's completely missed the start. He's picked off 2 riders to go through into second place. They're going to be 3 abreast for second place. They come by at the first time. Harland Cook in third. Georgie Wood in fourth place at 3 abreast for first place on the exit for that top one. Down Warwick on the inside. Spade to meet in the sandwich. Wood shoulder to shoulder for second and third. And Wood has got round the outside to move to the second. So Georgie Wood has gone from fourth to second place. Nick Abi looking for the top 2 to make a mistake, to capitalise on that mistake. They're not making mistakes at the moment. Then Wayne Reid on the inside. Dave Carvill making a move back round the outside. Dave Carvill coming right round the outside. They're going to be 3 abreast for that leading position. Mark Simmons is quick away as well, and so is Paul. Mark Cosser goes through on the inside. Bunch up going into that top corner. Johnny Scott on the inside. Rob Wilson follows him, so they're going to be 4 abreast going into that top corner. Rob Wilson is the leader, and Neil Owens comes for Noah to go through on the inside and move through into that second place position. Vince Cook will have him on his Hodgson in 5, Hodgson in 6, Newitt in 7, Atkinson in 8, that's the 8. as Mark Baseby gets round the edge of Harland Cook. Changing for Georgie Wood in 5th place after the dreadful start for Georgie Wood. Round the edge of Shanes to go for in the 4th place. Dingle is in 3rd. Shanes round the edge of Dingle to go for in the 3rd place. They're going to be 3 abreast for 2nd place. Coming off that top corner, Dingle holds that 2nd place. Shanes trying to come back on the inside line. And drops back to 4th place as Shanes gets inside Dingle to move through into 2nd place. It's Warwick for the 2 bike in manager of Shane. Warwick has gone wide. Shanes gone to left. Up for the line and Shanes gets the winning line. Extreme up the back straight once again. Nick Abi Radley starting to get away the front. Wayne leads under pressure now from Dave Carvill. Dave Carvill trying to get through on the inside. Might be trying to make a move around the outside as they come up that top corner complete. Lap number 2. They move into that pits corner on the opening lap then. It's Cross who leads from Mark Simmons holding that 2nd place. Joe Mugger's got the 3rd, but Gareth Little coming right improve upon that 4th place. With it all to do back in 6th place. They go up the back straight once again, then the back straight once again. 3 abreast for 4th, 5th and 6th place on the entry of that pits corner on lap number 2. It's Cross who leads in the front and second. Little having a good ride in the Johnson to go for the 4th place. Again, Paul Johnson rolls on the inside of Gareth Little to go for the 3rd. Crosser gets running ride. Miles Simmons picks up his 2nd place. Terrific scrap for 3rd and 4th. Paul Johnson gets the 3rd. Gareth Little is in 4th. And Wood sweeps round the outside of Dingle and gets round the outside of Spake to move through in 2nd place. Oh, and they touch there going into that top corner. Miles Simmons and Paul Johnson clearly touched on the entry to that top corner, and it's Miles Simmons who leads going to the back straight the first time. Paul Johnson goes roaring through on the inside. Miles Simmons again back round the outside. Paul Johnson comes again back up the inside line. Paul Johnson holding the inside. Miles Simmons making a move round the outside, and Simmons comes back alongside. To get to the 1st place on the entry of that top corner. Nilo, it's not too far behind in 3rd place as Paul Johnson leads going down the back straight once again as Atkin leads going into that top corner. Nick was trying to get round the outside. Max Brown trying to get round the variable, but it's Rob Wilson made it. With him. Rob Wilson gets the corner first. Mark Costa making a move round the outside of that top corner. Rob Wilson wide. He's pushed Mark Costa wide. Mark Costa has got that 2nd place. Bishop Cox are trying to come through into Wilson. Mark Costa almost thrown into Rob Wilson. He does get thrown into Rob Wilson. Can Rob Wilson come back round the outside as they're moving to that pits corner on lap number 2? Costa drifts off the line. Wilson trying to find a way through on the inside, but Costa holds it back. Costa rides mid-track. Wilson goes for the inside. Mark Costa gets the winning ride. 2nd is Rob Wilson. Tight for 3rd and 4th is